Welcome back, everybody. This is the Renegade Fight. Today's episode will be talking about my predictions for the college football top 12 playoff. This is the top 12 playoff week 5. And what we're going to do today is, I know I'm a little late on it, but what we're going to do is we're just going to call out the teams like as we usually do. To let you know who I have predicted. So we'll just get right on into it. I have at number 1, 12-0. I have Oregon. Number 2, I have Texas, 11-1. Number 3, I have SMU, 11-1. Number 4, Boise State, 11-1. Number 5, Penn State, 11-1. Number 6, Ohio State, 10-2. Number 7 is Tennessee, 10-2. Number 8, Notre Dame, 11-1. Number 9, Georgia, 10-2. Number 10, Indiana, 11-1. Number 11, Arizona State, 10-2. Number 12, Miami, 10-2. I have my bracket like this from what I've been seeing all year long. These top 6 teams, despite Ohio State having 2 losses and Ohio State beating Penn State has 1 loss. I still believe that the bracket is still pretty much close. I still believe that the bracket is so close that it is really hard to make a decision on who you're going to put in what spot. But all of them are deserving to be in the top 6, no matter what anyone have their bracket in or however they want their bracket. These teams, Oregon, Texas, SMU, Boise State, Penn State, Ohio State, they all belong in the top 6. And then in some cases, I've seen some of my friends, do a bracket and we have a conversation about it. They have maybe one team out of the 6 that I have in the top 7. So it's really, really hard to determine who needs to be where, but there's really no wrong spot because they're all dominant football teams. It's just that, you slip up here or there, but you still play dominant football overall throughout the season to keep yourself right there in the top 6. And then my 7 through 12 bracket, part of the bracket, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Georgia, Indiana, Ohio, Arizona State, and Miami, they're all still right there as well. They're all battling for those last few spots to be at the end of the bracket. And though they're still playing good football as well. It's just that on that side of the bracket, it was kind of hard as well to put what team where, only because you have some SEC teams in there in Tennessee and Georgia. That conference, if you know anything about the SEC, they beat up on each other week in and week out. So, and then Notre Dame is an independent right now in college football, but they've been playing good football too. So I had to put them right there. They did earn a spot right there in the top 8, so I had to put them there. And we have Indiana, Arizona State filling up the back end along with Miami of the bracket to come in and get an extra spot. So that is my bracket for the top 12 predictions for the playoff. And just moving on just a little bit further, NCAA games to watch this weekend, week 15 for December 7th, and also December 6th. we have the Mountain West Conference Championship will be played uh, December 6th tonight at 8 p.m. You have UNLV versus Boise State. ESPN has released their top 12 playoff bracket. So the way that I have it down is ESPN has UNLV as the 20th overall team, and they have Boise State at the number 10 overall team. So those two teams, UNLV versus Boise State, will be playing tonight, December 6th, at 8 p.m. So you might have to check your local listings for that one. Um, so that game will be played tonight. And then tomorrow is the big day where all conference championships will be played to finish out the weekend. The Big 12 championship, you have number 16, Iowa State, versus number 15, Arizona State. Big 12 championship, Saturday, December 7th, noon. So we move on to SEC championship. Georgia versus Texas. Number 5, Georgia versus number 2, Texas. Saturday, December 7th. That game will be played at 4 o'clock. That game will be on ABC. Big Ten championship. Big Ten championship. Number 8, Penn State versus number 1, Oregon. Saturday, December 7th. That's an 8 p.m. game. The game is played on CBS. And the game that I'm going to say, game of the week, it is our conference, the ACC conference. Of course, you know, we always rep Florida State, the Seminoles, and this is our conference. So regardless of who is playing in the championship game, it is our conference, and these two teams represent our conference. So we still root for them as well for a job well done of getting to the ACC championship. And the ACC championship game will be played on ABC Saturday night, December 7th. That will be number 17, Clemson, versus number 8, SMU. ACC championship, 8 p.m. tomorrow night on ABC. Clemson versus SMU. So all of these games are really games to watch. All of these games are really, really, I'm going to say really good games. It's almost like you don't want to miss anything. So just check your local listings to see what game you may want to see at what time. And always just remember these teams that's going to win their conference championships, ESPN is predicting that they may get an automatic bid. So these are really games to watch, so you'll really know who will be in the playoff. So I just encourage everyone, like, share, subscribe. This is the Renegade Fight, and I am RDJ. Always go Noles.